Good afternoon, everybody. It is a windy and snowy Wednesday here. Thanks for joining us on live stream. I'm sure many of you might be joining us from home. You can see a different background today. I'm from home today working, trying not to blow away out there. If you hear some funny noises, it's probably because I have ice melting off my roof or something crashing to the ground. But anyways, we hope that everybody is out there safe and sound. And for those of you who are into work and have been able to open up your businesses, thank you so much. We hope, please be safe out there. Thanks to everybody that's out there plowing and taking care of our roads. Obviously, CDOT put out issues earlier today that a number of highways, major highways, are closed until the winds and the snow conditions decrease. That includes Wolf Creek Pass. That includes the whole corridor, 550 corridor, just north of Purgatory or Cascade Village, all the way to Ouray. Also includes Lizard Head Pass. So there are a number of major highways that have been impacted by Olive, our latest storm here. And so please make sure that you are careful out there as well. Because of this storm, I do want to mention that we have postponed tonight's Business After Hours. Now, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, and our host of the Business After Hours, Lauren Crawford, or one of our hosts, I should say, will be joining us shortly. But I do want to make sure that everybody realizes that I didn't say cancel. Cancel is different. I am saying that we are postponed, and we are postponed until next week. So we'll be talking about that in a little bit. In the meantime, I do want to make sure that we cover a few events and meetings that are coming up. Of course, last week we did have Tracy Pope with us with the Community Foundation serving Southwest Colorado. Two announcements there. Please be aware, our nonprofit agencies, that the applications for the 19th Hole Concert Series are open. That opened last week, and you will have those available until mid-March. But it's important that you get that in, start thinking about that now. There's lots of applications, so be one of those that get your name in the hopper. It's a wonderful, wonderful time and an easy time to go out there and fundraise, as well as get people familiar with your organization. So please know that those applications are open to our nonprofit agencies. Also presented by the Community Foundation is the Pagosa Board Training. Now, if your organization has some new board members on it, if maybe you are a new executive director of a nonprofit agency, or maybe you just think that your business or your organization kind of needs a review, this is a great opportunity for you to go to some very, very inexpensive training. $60 for 3 sessions and 2 people at each session. That's a screening deal. So I just don't know where we've had that kind of availability. It is probably going to be one of the best investments you've made. And if your organization can't afford $60, you might want to be thinking about why you can't afford $60. So know that registration is open as well. You can go to swcommunityfoundation.org, and it will take you to both the board training as well as the 19th Hole Concert Series applications. The board training begins at the end of March, Monday, March 27th, and continues for 2 more weeks. So there are 3 sessions altogether. And the 2 people they try and get are the executive director as well as another board member. So think about it, folks. It's really important. The other class that's coming up will be March 11th, and that's going to be the Landowner Basics 101, presented by our CSU Extension Office within Archuleta County out at the fairgrounds. That's going to be on March 11th from 9 until about noon. And there's about 5 or 6 other organizations that will be there talking about various and sundry important landowner things, such as weed control. You know, thistle's a big deal out here. So how can you help control that problem? Water, some of you will have irrigation rights, or maybe you want to put a pond on your property, there are certainly some considerations for that. So the USDA will be out there, Colorado Parks and Wildlife, Forest Health, water resources. So it's a fabulous time if you're new to the community. Maybe you haven't ever had that experience and know how to manage your property a little bit better. So please call the extension office. It's 970-264-5931 and speak with Robin Young, who is our CSU extension agent. So again, another really great opportunity. And then the last thing that we want to talk about before we bring on our guest is it is the Lenten season for those in the religious community. And even if you're not, Friday evenings is fish fries put on by the Knights of Columbus over at the John Paul Catholic Church and that Catholic community. That will happen now from 4:30 to 6:30, so a little bit earlier than it's been in the past. And a new location. They're going to be out at the John Paul Catholic Church on South Pagosa Boulevard. Everybody knows that it's been downtown at the Parish Hall. That is not available. So it will be on South Pagosa Boulevard. The other caveat is no dine-in. There is takeout service available. And it's going to be quick, easy, get a ticket, get your dinner, rush it on home and eat. So here's a little tip for you though. Don't put it in the microwave when you get home to try and warm it up if you feel you need to do that. Put it in on a little cookie sheet, put it in the oven, and your French fries, which are already delicious, are going to be just as delicious as if you were eating them there, and your fish will be crispy and tasty. So there you go. But come on out for the next 6 weeks to the fish fry that the Knights of Columbus will be hosting at, again, South Pagosa Boulevard. You have the medical center, then the Episcopal Church, then the Catholic Church. So come on out and enjoy Fridays for the next 6 weeks at the fish fry. Now, most importantly today, we have with us Lauren Crawford, who is the owner of Pagosa Massage and Bodywork and Movement. And we're here to talk about two things today. One, we would like to welcome, this is based on our chamber members voting, but Lauren Crawford is one of our newly elected board members to the Chamber of Commerce. So
thank you,
Lauren, and congratulations. I hope not condolences, but welcome to the team. Lauren will be serving on our board for the next 3 years. One of the things that we do at the Chamber is do what is called onboarding. So we have a session with our new board members to show them what that's all about. Going through our bylaws, going through policies and procedures, talking to them about what a board member should and shouldn't do. So those are some of the things that you might be learning in that training session. So Lauren, besides me twisting your arm, what were some of the reasons that you decided to run for the board of directors?
I think it was just, I've been in this community most of my life. Grew up here, saw the commerce of Pagosa and how great it's been and where it's going and getting involved in it. I really have high hopes for the people that live in this community, and so I'm hoping that this is an opportunity to contribute to what is already in motion, for cherishing the locals, the people that make this beautiful mountain town what it is. And, how can commerce help with that and help to celebrate all that you do to really celebrate the tourists,
Well, I think your business has a very interesting story, and we don't typically use this show as a business promotion, but I think it lends itself to the sustainability and the hard work of our business owners, as well as one of the reasons that we want to change the business after hours to next week instead of just canceling it. So your story is you opened and then the world kind of came apart at the seams. Tell us what happened.
So we started tenant improvements like November of 19. And we were just trying to get them done for spring break. That was like the big goal. And so March 14th, we finally got to that point. And we had kind of a soft opening because things were already a little bit nervous. People were nervous to be in big groups. And so, we just went for it. So March 14th, didn't have a big attendance, which we didn't really anticipate. Later that afternoon, after really the kind of celebration had passed, we got news that the ski areas had shut down. So it was just like we had tried so hard to get to, the big spring break, and it just wasn't going to happen. And 4 days later, we were mandated shut. So, we couldn't have done it alone.
And now you're getting ready to celebrate your 3rd year anniversary. So the power of, tenacity
Community.
And determination and creativity. Yep. And loan programs and everything else out there. But, I think this business after hours that you're going to have, which was tonight, but because of the storm, as with everything, we wanted everybody to be safe, but we also want people to come. And, how many people are going to come in the storm? So next Monday, there are 5 Wednesdays in March. So we're going to have a business after hours on the first Monday and the very last Monday. So, because we're juggling spring break and everything else in March, but we really want people to come out to your facility because it is very unique. And I think you guys are going to do some fun things. Tell us a little bit about what you have planned.
Yeah. So I think it's on a Wednesday, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So next Wednesday, 5 to 7. So we're going to be doing kind of like a scavenger hunt, if you will, kind of inspired from that great business after hours that you guys did last summer with the downtown. Mm-hmm. So we've got multiple rooms in our facility. So we're going to kind of have each room set up almost like a carnival booth, but it'll be, different topics of what Pagosa Massage and Bodywork offers. Okay. So, there'll be massage and Reiki, yoga. We are co-hosting with Rise, so they will be in a room. We've got the chiropractor. So it's going to be fun. Each little room is going to be just kind of a little fun, kind of educational thing. And you'll get a little sticker for each room you go to. And then you can enter that full kind of bingo card into a chance to win a raffle. And we're doing massage and yoga gift certificates for those. We are drawing those that night at 7, but if you're not there at that point, that's fine. We'll still call you. Let's see. We've got DJ San Juan. He's going to be playing. Pagosa Baking Company is catering. So we're going to have some salad with some great toppers, like the quinoa and lentils. And then a big green chili, a big old crock pot of green chili to just warm the bones.
Perfect winter.
Yeah. And then at 6, we're doing a little sound healing taster is kind of what we're calling it. So we've got a woman named Maria that works with us, and we've got this gigantic gong and these crystal singing bowls. And then we're going to be doing kind of a hammock, aerial silk hammock demonstration.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we're going to put, some staff members in these hammocks to see how easy it is to get in and out. And then you'll just be suspended in this hammock for this little 15-minute sound healing taster. And, if anyone else wants to try to get into the hammock, they're more than welcome. But so that'll be going on at 6. And we just really want to keep it light. Things have been so heavy for a while. Are we going to make it? I don't know. So grateful to the people that have helped us. And, so I just really want to celebrate, and I think we're really going to push for like a big open house sometime this summer. But this can be kind of the taster for business owners and invited guests to kind of even just see what the place looks like since the Radio Shack in the early 2000s, just get a chance to see the transformation of the place. And, it's beautiful, and it's worth showing off.
Great. Well, we're very excited. We're glad that we have rescheduled it. As I look out my window right now, the sun is shining. So we're hoping that, I know it's just a little break, but again, please, everybody, make sure that you modify your schedules for the business after hours next Wednesday, 5 to 7, same time, same food. I will be doing, I believe, Pagosa Brewing beer and wine and the delicious food, as Lauren mentioned. And again, celebrating, I know that your business has done some supportive Rise Above Violence in the past, in the summers, through your car washes and your whole block party there. So again, I think it's just fabulous. And we really want to celebrate the resiliency and the creativeness and the determination of our business community, yours being one of them. So
yeah.
I think I said you opened for 2 days. Now you corrected me. You're open for 4 days, and then you had to close. So
yeah,
I think I don't think the 2 days
two.
that I gave you helped at all. But there were, there's stories like that all over. So kudos to you and everybody. Please make sure that you come out and look at this fabulous space. You would never recognize it based on what it was before, when people that have lived here saw the Radio Shack. So that alone should entice you to come over to the Business After Hours March 1st, next Wednesday, at Pagosa Massage and Body Works in the Country Center. So right by Papa Murphy's Pizza. So correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, and Lauren, again, welcome to the Chamber Board.
Thank you.
You are one of the voices of the business community. So now you see that face, and people, she's also one of our eyes and ears out there for the business community. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll see everybody next Wednesday at your place. And we also want to thank today the West End Lodge, who again, for Winterfest, helped out our pilots and put some pilots up for our Winterfest activities. Kind of like weather today, we were unable to fly over Winterfest, but our lodgers, they put up our balloonists, even though they couldn't fly. And we really appreciate that. And always a supporter is the West End Lodge. And we are so grateful. So thank you so much for everything that you have done for us. Please remember Fish Fry on Fridays for the next 6 weeks, the classes that are coming up, and most importantly, the Business After Hours that has been changed from tonight to next week. Again, not canceled, just postponed. Let's come out and support our business community, especially these ones that have just gone through tremendous struggles and are successful. So let's go out and support our business community. Thank you, everybody. And again, please be careful out there. Watch those winds, watch those pets, make sure they're safe and comfortable. And we'll see everybody next Wednesday. Thank you for joining us today on live stream. Have a great week.